All right, so I bought this memory foam mattress topper, not because I want to put it on my mattress, but I'm going to tell you real quick what I'm doing with it, so you wonder, why the hell is he going to cut this thing up? Maybe you just want to know what's inside of one, and you can just fast forward to the point if you want to. But this gel-infused memory foam, because I went to buy some foam, because maybe we're in the same boat. I went to buy some foam, and I went to just buy some 4-inch foam, and it was like $200 and some odd for enough regular foam to do what I need to do, which is these are my camper seats. So I decided to just buy the memory foam because this was like $97 on, for this mattress topper. Here, you looked at this one. There's the SKU. And it's on Amazon for $100. So I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to take a chance because it's going to be like, I'm going to actually sleep on this in, it's a camper van. So I thought, well, maybe if it's gel-infused memory foam, it might be more comfortable to sleep on. I know it's not going to be as comfortable to sit on, but we don't really sit in the camper to, unless it's raining, should just sit there because it's a classic camper. So anyway, I figured I will do a video on opening. I'm going to cut this open. So we're going to find out what's inside of it. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it isn't going to work, but I figured you guys could come along with me and check this out. And so for the task I'm going to use, I got these here are Weiss scissors. I also have razor blades like this one here. I'll just go ahead and open it up. And I'm going to figure out which is better to cut it with, and you guys can kind of figure it out watching me so that you're not having to do it and figure it on your own. I looked on YouTube. I didn't find anything on this subject. All right, so first I need to open the package. I'm afraid it's going to spring way open. You know how memory foam, it comes in this little tiny package and it starts moving slowly. I think it's like vacuum shrunk in here, so just gonna open this up real quick. These are upholstery scissors. I mean, these things are like $40. These are not your basic scissors. I'll go ahead and get this open. I'll let you guys hang on for a second, and then I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Give me a minute and I'll come bring you back into the video. So it's kind of weird. As soon as I opened up the bag, it got exposed to the air. And when it got exposed to the air, all of a sudden it started expanding. So it's kind of weird, if it doesn't have air, it won't, it won't expand back out. So I guess that's memory foam for you. So let's get you guys over here where I'm working. And let's see, make sure you guys can see okay. All right, about right there. Okay, so it looks like you can see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try this with scissors. I mean, it feels weird. It feels almost like kind of moist, but it's not. So I'm not sure how this is gonna cut. It's kind of weird to cut. It's kind of rubbery. But these scissors really seem to work good. Let's try a razor blade. Maybe I'll put you guys on top here for a second and that you can really get a good view. All right, so how about there? Is that okay? Hope so. Okay, so let's try with the razor blade. It cuts kind of similar to foam. But you notice it's a little terry. Let me show you. It's a little terry like that. A little bit more terry than regular foam. Let me get the scissors and we're going to cut a little bit more with those. Let me show you how clean they cut. I mean, that's pretty good. So if you had a pair of, 12-inch or 10-inch shears, these are only 10-inch. I wish I had 12s. It would really cut this pretty good. But I think that's what I'm going to use to cut it. But I'm just trying to show you guys what, they say to use one of those foam saw, like a electric knife or something like that. It seems like it wouldn't, you know, I mean, that would probably, I don't know how that would work with this. I don't think it would work that great because it's kind of sticky. It's a little different than the regular foam. It's going to be kind of a little weird to sit on too. When I sit on this, you know, it does find its way back, but it's going to feel like you don't really have a pad underneath your bum when you're sitting down. So that's going to be kind of weird for sitting. But it certainly is way cheaper than the alternative, which was like $200 versus the $97. So $200 something if I would have bought 5 or 4 pieces, which maybe I could use 3 and then piece it together. Sometimes you can do that too, you know, but I think I would have been just a little bit short. So I would have had to buy 4 pieces to make up for this. All right, so I'll cut a little bit more, then I'll bring you guys back into the video and let you guys see what the results were. So the upholstery shears seem to cut a pretty clean edge. That's really the way to go. I'll show you guys, I have a regular pair of like some Harbor Freight scissors. Let me see if I can find them, and we'll just try cutting up with those. I think that probably will cut okay, but not nearly as good as these. These are really sharp and good. Some people said like a saw. So I got a drywall saw. Let me see how it works. Let's try that. Seems to work okay too. Hang on. All right, so hopefully you guys can see okay. I'm gonna cut this with this drywall saw. It's a little bit nappy, but honestly, I think when you put your material over it, it won't look bad at all. You know, it's a little bit shreddy. It's really not that bad. But yeah, you could probably even do that. This really isn't much different than regular foam, in my opinion. You know, I'll go ahead and finish cutting this and you guys can watch. You know, I don't know, I kind of like the scissors, but I kind of like this drywall saw too. It seems like if you had an area where you couldn't. It's a little bit shreddy, but all the shreddy stuff kind of falls off. Let's look at that. Bring you guys up close. Yeah, it's really not a bad cut. I mean, I don't think it's such fine stuff. I don't think it would show in the upholstery either. Just so you know. I don't know, but I won't know till I actually put the upholstery on. You know, I could always leave this as the leading edge. So, but you know, I think I want to try this, and maybe I'll go ahead and finish out this seat, and I'll bring you guys back into the video when I'm upholstering it, and we'll see how it looks. I'll just go ahead and use the shreddy side. I'll show you what I did, and then I'll bring you guys back in. Okay, so you can see it's not a bad cut. It's fairly even. And you know, with upholstery, a lot of times this raggedy stuff kind of shows. But I think with this memory foam, it's not going to. But I'm going to go ahead and grab the material. We'll cut off a piece. Take a look. I'll bring you guys back in a minute. All right, so here's my fabric. I know maybe you guys dislike it or like it. I'd like to hear your comments either way. But this is actually for a Westphalia camper. And this is the original style material. It was very similar to this. So I'm figuring out how to do the corners. I don't think I'm going to actually, I think I'm just going to do this right here on the corners. I'm not going to sew them because I don't think it was. So, but anyway, so that's why I'm doing that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead, and it looks like to me when I pull it that you can't even see the lumpiness because of this, because it's such soft foam. And it feels like it'd be kind of interesting to sit on. It might be cool. Maybe I'll go ahead and put some on here, and then I'll let you guys take a look, and maybe we'll sit on it. I don't know. Maybe I can. It feels pretty comfortable, actually. It might be more comfortable than a regular foam. So if you were looking at this, that might be a great idea. Anyway, I'll get one done here, and then we'll bring you back in the video. I'll go ahead and get my stapler out and start putting this on. All right, so it seems to me like it's just gonna go on like that. I've already got one staple in there, so it's not gonna really have any issues as far as it sticking out and stuff like that. It looks pretty clean, pretty uniform. So anyway, that's basically it for what it's like cutting into the gel-infused memory foam, and at least you know what's in it. I'll talk to you in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.